Four. Staudenmayer lunging again, looking for that outside single. Nothing there. Has the 2-on-1. Faust with the headlock as the two are working their way toward the edge of the mat. Rock winding down, and that's how the first period will end. 2-1 lead for Duke. Here in the semis at 65. Faust was dinged up last year. He was 2-0 in the ACC duels, and then he returned to the tournament last year after missing some time with injury.
See what he's able to do on top. He's, going to stay underneath. He's going to try to be a little bit more of a crab ride. Staudenmayer can be a little dangerous on bottom as well. He's got to be careful not to get too high.
No trouble for Staudenmayer, and he ties it up at 2 apiece.
Nice left side high cross there by Faust. That's textbook. If he's able to finish that double, that's exactly what you want to see out of your wrestlers. Great left side attack. Easy finish for Faust. I think he's going to open up here a little bit now, seeing that Staudenmayer's a little vulnerable with his basic defense.
4-3 lead for Faust. And these two went down to the wire the first time. That's won by Faust toward the tail end, winning by a point.
Staudenmayer's got a nice little underhook there. I want to see him try to use it, either come inside, lower his level. So instead of taking that shot there, what Staudenmayer really wanted to do was pump up that underhook, reach inside with his right arm, lock his hands into a high crotch situation, keep his hands locked and work for a finish. I think taking it from the left side and shooting with the same arm wasn't as effective an option for him. But he did a better job in that sequence of getting himself into a scoring position.
They're going to need a new piece of headgear as Lynn Lanham goes to work on the old piece. The straps pop free, so as the coach adjusts the original, the wrestler adjusts the new piece of equipment, get it quickly affiliated with his liking, and now they're ready to go. Second period, a minute to go in this second period. 4-3 Faust of Duke on top. Staudenmayer with those long arms. Another tie applied. Staudenmayer was so tough in his first bout today when he was able to get on top in the top position. Double-leg attempt, nothing there. Staudenmayer trying to counter right back with a shot of his own.
Yeah, just a strange attempt by Faust. An open double is not really what you want to be doing against Staudenmayer. Staudenmayer's doing a double underhook, driving him out of bounds, but he's really trying to look to see if he can get a bear hug. If he gets that locked up, it could be 2 points. Faust does a good job of fighting it off on the edge so far. Returns with a bear hug. It's too bad they didn't have it in the middle of the mat.
Faust had the arms. He was ready. They were locked, ready to throw, but he just ran out of real estate. Good job there, too, by Faust to stay inbound to the stall call. I think in years past, that's a situation where you just kind of bail out if you're the defensive wrestler.
Also, in that particular position, if he had bailed out, he really could have got himself in a lot more danger. I think by fighting it off, not only did he return fire a little bit there, but he obviously was able to not take him down. It's a tight match.
This one is not disappointing. We thought it had a chance to be a good one if we march to the third. Both wrestlers on their feet with the choice as Faust trying to hang on to that 1-point lead. Riding time not a factor.
It almost seems like Staudenmayer wants to score from an underhook, but he doesn't know how to get to a deep underhook unless he takes a bad shot. So he's going a really long way to set something up where it could just be normal. He also has good shot defense, so you saw right there, he's able to track with his hands. He's looking for a secondary shot. Stall warning there
on Faust. So stall warning on Faust. Next one will cost him a point. And that would be big because that would tie it. And again, 90 seconds to go.
Faust, he doesn't look physically like he's fading, but in these tie-ups and these shot selections, are just really poor. And I'm not sure if Staudenmayer is working his head too hard and Faust is breaking a little bit, or if he's just a little bit out of shape. But, you know, not really the shot selection, or, you know, the tempo of this match is definitely changing, and it's not for the better for Faust.
So you think Staudenmayer wants a more slow pace?
No, Staudenmayer's I think he's turning the tide right
he's
now.
He's able to
Faust.
get them.
Yeah, he's just, they might be bad shots, but there's enough of them coming, and all he needs to do is get one more stall call in a minute. Unless Faust takes a better shot, you know, that might be the case. What he needs to do is get Staudenmayer. Faust needs to do is get Staudenmayer reaching with his left hand, hit a left side high crotch, finish that double. Even if he just gets in on the high crotch, it'll be okay. There's a nice outside single by Staudenmayer, keeps his hands locked, pops through the middle. He's going to want to isolate that bottom leg. Take the bottom, put both hands on top of that top leg, kick it over. He came out back. There's 2 points.
Staudenmayer takes the late lead for North Carolina.
He's not giving it up. Remember, we saw Staudenmayer earlier in the top. That's a tough wrestler in that position.
Faust is up on his feet. He needs an escape here in the closing 22 seconds. He tries to roll, but again, Staudenmayer with those long arms, able to keep it latched on around the waist. And the wrestlers go out of bounds, and one burst of energy coming here for Faust. Down by a point with 13 seconds.
It's going to be tough. Staudenmayer stops first moves very, very effectively. And if you look at it, Faust right there, he even bailed on himself on a stand-up, and he went for this, you know, for a modified shoulder roll / Granby roll. Right now, what he needs to do is hop up to his feet. His head's face down. That's not a good option. Not good for a stand-up.
Caution on the Duke wrestler trying to get that head start. Can't blame him with 12 seconds to go. Again, he needs an escape. Staudenmayer trying to ride out the final 12 and get his ticket punched into the finals.
You know, where your head goes, you go. And if he's just trying to baby stand up to get a 10 seconds, that's enough for Staudenmayer. He has no problem riding you for 10 seconds.
Staudenmayer will try to lift him up. He will return him back to the mat. North Carolina gets the victory here in the ACC tournament. And that has to feel pretty good for John Michael Staudenmayer after the way the duel went.
It's a great win for him today. You know, he was able to he got it behind by a takedown, a really nice couple of sets of takedowns by Faust, and he was able to keep his head about him, and he found a way to win there at the end. And when you're good on top, you saw Atkinson wasn't able to hold down, you know, Bracetta there at the end for those 15 seconds, whereas by